Hey, my name is bourdxplays. Welcome back to day 5 of the Sunrise Diaries. This is going to be a really fast episode because I'm about to leave here, but I wanted to get one more video in. Today's topic is acting versus improv. Let's do this. Let's say you're acting in a movie or a play. You're playing one character the entire time. Improv, you can switch characters kind of in between the scene. You have to have a reason for it, of course. You have to make up a reason or someone else does, but you're free to do whatever you want, basically. Acting, you have a script. Improv, you don't. Acting requires time and commitment to memorizing a script. Improv requires time and commitment to just learning how to improvise and learning how to be free in your own skin. Acting requires a costume department or people who are specially focusing on costumes to figure out the characters and everything. Whereas improv, there still might be people doing that stuff, but it's different because the characters aren't part of a play, they're part of the specific improv sets, which is again kind of random because you can do whatever you want. It's just here's the beginning idea and then it just goes. Acting requires remembering blocking and remembering where you're supposed to be, what side of the stage you're supposed to be on from show to show. Improv, the blocking is kind of made up either immediately beforehand or during the thing. Okay, I'm just talking off the top of my head now, but acting, there's a planned track for lighting and sound and all of that stuff. And when you have specific time markers and codes and line cues. So everyone knows where you are in the show and you can do the special effects depending on that. Whereas with improv, it's a little more spontaneous in the moment. You might have a beginning, a middle, and an end for an improv set, maybe. Any special effects or anything that might be involved have to rely more on what's going on in the moment. Acting, you're learning how to be someone else, whereas with improv, you're kind of learning how to be yourself, and you're also kind of learning how you would react in certain situations, and you're kind of exploring your own imagination a little bit more than you are with acting. You could still be playing a character, but at the beginning you're pretty much just exploring your own imagination, your own inner mind, and how you think of things, and how your brain gets from A to B. Acting requires certain abilities and skills for some parts, whereas with improv, pretty much anyone can do improv, no matter if you're in a wheelchair or if you have anything, regardless of your skills, I'd say anyone can do improv. Unless you are physically unable to talk, but even then, you can still do physical things, hopefully. Okay, the things that are similar with acting and improv. It's all about community, if you get into acting involved in a theater or involved with this improv group, it is always so nice when you can stay with those people. You really sort of build up friendships and stuff and camaraderie, and it's a teamwork thing. It's a team effort, and it's always better. The audience can always tell when you have that kind of bond on stage. It just comes together so much more beautifully if you all have that friendship. So I would say if you find a nice theater troupe or improv group to make sure you're where you want to be. If you're having doubts about, do I want to do this thing, do I not want to do this thing, you can definitely try it out. Hopefully the friendships you make and the people there will convince you to stick around, because it is a really great thing and it's really fun. Voice is something that really matters, both in acting and improv. You do want to learn how to project properly. You want to learn how to project your voice so that everyone, the whole audience, can hear you. And it just tends to sound better when you project versus when you're just speaking in a normal voice. And yeah. But then again, if it's not for you, get out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, rock. Peace, love, rock. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Yeah, there you go. I want to say bon appetit, but that's not